its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
Hey everybody, I'm here. I was just getting some invitations out to everybody, let everybody know that we are live now. I'm getting ready to come on into the live comment box myself so I can get in. Hello everybody and welcome. All right. All right, y'all. And go ahead and send out, share. And I know y'all will be in a minute. So I'm bringing straight into the studio the co-hosts of the most as Sybil Marie Presley and one. Hi, Sybil.
Hi.
Welcome to the studio. What's been going on?
Oh, just as usual, staying in and enjoying life, and communicate with my family, getting my segment together.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been busy. Yeah, you've been letting me know.
I'm always busy doing something.
Yeah. I've had two interruptions since Tuesday. Um, I it was what was yesterday, Thursday, Wednesday. Wednesday, I kept hearing this. I was watching the the House of Representatives do their vote, in politics, and right almost to the end, I heard something sound like a kitten crying, and I thought it was coming from the TV, and I said, "Let me pause this TV and make it silent." Then I heard this kitty again, and it was coming from up under my house. Well, I've got this family, this tabby cat that's been under my crawl space, and around my house probably about the past 7, 8 years, and she's had several litters of kittens. I don't feed her, so her and her babies are wild still. They don't come up to me or anything, but I'm pretty sure they all know my voice, hear me in the house talking, and around the house. So I open the door, and there she goes running across the front of my yard and sidewalk, looking at me crazy. I'm looking at her crazy. I said, "What's wrong?"
Hope she didn't answer you back.
No, she didn't answer me back, but she was trying, bless her heart. So she took a turn and came on down the hedges, and because it was coming from toward my neighbor's house that way. And so I said, well, let me close the door so maybe she can go and help. I know it's one of her babies, you know. So I closed the door. And so I said, well, maybe she can figure out what's going on, get it settled. Well, then I'll just be doggone if uh what was it? Probably about 3 or 4 hours later, I could still hear the kitty. And it sounded like the kitten was hurt, you know, and like maybe something had fallen on it or injured or something. And I still couldn't figure out what was going on. And so I said, well, it had gotten dark then. And so, no, actually, this was both on Thursday. This was on yesterday. I take that back. So it had gotten dark. And I thought about it. I said, well, maybe the kitten is stuck up under my crawl space because the door was repaired when they redid my house. And I said, maybe the kitten can't get out. I said, was like, and I'm thinking to myself, well, how did they get in there, under there? Because I've been seeing them about, you know. And so I said, well, maybe he just lost his way or she just lost her way. And so I said, well, I'm not going to go ahead and go out there now because, you know, it was raining yesterday and it was slippery and dark. I said, well, if I still hear the kitty cry through the night, I said, I'll go out tomorrow when I get up and try to see if I can figure out what's wrong. So anyway, just as I said that, at 5:51, my power went out.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. My power was out for oh goodness. What was about 5? Did I not post this? I thought okay, let me because I don't see anybody coming in. Let me just take a second and post this. With I gotta put down about Cicely Tyson. UTE. I can't spell join. And so I'm posting again. Maybe they didn't see the first post. So anyway, my power was out for 6 hours. It didn't come back on until almost midnight, and I was still awake, but I was cold. That's Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Welcome.
Hi, Sandra.
Sandra's in. Hey, happy Friday to you too as well. Yes, indeed. And oh, I gotta edit there. And welcome to the show. Yeah, I just sent out some invitations because I wasn't seeing y'all come in. And oh, I'm looking for oh, Sandra, you got a new picture. 94 Vikings football. Is that Vikings?
I see that.
Buccaneers. Which one?
Yeah, the Buccaneers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all something about that too, about sports. Before we get into the final portion of our show. So anyway, Sybil, I was cold, and it began to get cold last night, and I couldn't go to sleep, and I couldn't watch my um, internet, my movies, or anything because my internet is connected to um, same as my cable provider. So I'm getting ready to change that. Hmm. It's for future reference so that I can have my hotspot working from another company in because that's what I had before. So because see, there are no hot spots around this residential area. And oh, she said that's night 94. Okay. So anyhow, um, I did go out this morning. Anyway, it came back on. So I didn't get much sleep. I got a little uh dark circles
I'm
by
glad it
my
came back
eyes.
on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. I came back on almost midnight, but still I had to settle in and get warm before I could go to sleep. So I guess I got to sleep about 3 o'clock. But anyway,
Okay.
mm, and so in the kitten situation, I go out today about 11 o'clock out the back. And as soon as I open the door, that Mama Tabby Cat, and she peeping around my car. I said,
Oh wow.
I said, well, what's going on with the baby? She's looking at me crazy, all wild and everything. So I get my cane and I start down the steps because I'm gonna go out and I got my phone in my pocket in case I fall. So I'm trying to see about the crowd space. Hey, Ernestine. Ernestine has made it.
Hi, Ernestine.
And so I'm trying to see what's going on. I got my flashlight to look under the crawl space. So I get that done, and then I'm looking up under there. I don't see anything. So I said, well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave the door open. There's Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
She said she's going to be on and off. Her sister Lois is in the hospital getting a lot of call, much prayers. Yes, I'm going to be praying for her. Is that Ernestine? That's your sister too, right? Miss Lee? And
Lois.
let me know. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna be praying for her. I got the message from Ernestine. Uh-huh. So I sure will. So I understand. I do understand. But the good thing about it, Mary, is go ahead and take care of your business and your prayers because you can play this back after she gets well. Because we're gonna declare her recovery and wellness in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen, somebody. Amen. All right. Okay, so Sybil, we're gonna go straight in tonight. No commercials. Lois Lee. Okay, thank you, Mary. Yes, and I will definitely pray for her on my Sunday show too, but I think by Sunday she'll be feeling a lot better because I already started praying. Lois. I have a second cousin named Lois. Uh-huh. I'm writing this down. Yeah, Ernestine sent me a message. She said Lee. So I didn't know if that was her first name or her last name. But I sure will. I just prayed for Lee today, but now I put her name together. All right. God knows who. And Sandra says she'll be praying for her too. Missionary Sandra says she'll be praying too. Amen. God bless y'all, missionaries, because God is able. See, I've been near death, oh God, at least 3 times. Uh-huh. Sick. And he delivered me. That's the reason why I can tell everybody I know he is able. Sybil has a very special presentation tonight. Sybil, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, go ahead and hit it because, oh, wait, before she starts her presentation, I said I was going to talk about the sports I got something really funny to show y'all. I thought this was so cute. And then this is the only break that we're gonna have. Okay. This is the only break we're gonna have, and I'll show y'all this. This was on the news by Memphis, y'all, about this panda. Yeah, this panda bear is supposed to predict who wins the Super Bowl. So here we go. I'm getting it in now. Sybil, I'm gonna put you into the green room for just a minute, okay?
All righty.
Okay, it's gonna come up now. I'll put me in there too. Okay, I brought me in so I can tell y'all what's going on. So uh, they used Lily, the panda, at the Memphis Zoo to determine who's supposed to win the Super Bowl. And as you can see up there, there's the flags for the Buccaneers and the flags for the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Mm-hmm. And so, um, Lily took his time. They kept saying that he was seen to me like Lily is a girl, and she tickled me so bad. Whatever it is, boy or girl, cause he was like you, Sybil. He was hogging that camera time. He took his time. It was so funny. He got in 2 booty scratches. Watch this. Before he choose a flag, he gonna get in another booty scratch, y'all. It's so funny. He just rolled all in the hay, roll all up, show all the private parts. I think I can see it's a boy now. All that fur. People are so crazy about pandas. They all right, but here go the booty scratch coming up, y'all. They need to put some flea powder on him or something so he can stop all that booty scratching. You can see. Sandra laughing. I know, right, Sandra? wait, wait till you see he got another booty scratch come up before he loving that camera time, because he know people watching him. and I'm pretty sure it's several cameras out there, and he can hear people talking and stuff. But he's wallowing. He's wallowing in his 15 minutes of fame. Uh, well, we saw when he came up the steps, y'all. The first flag was the um Buccaneers, I guess, and then the second flag was the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm not gonna tell y'all which one he picked. I'm gonna let y'all watch it. Would you hurry up? Because when I saw it this morning, I kept saying, "Would you hurry up? Stop all that rolling around." Booty scratch coming up in just a minute, y'all. That was so funny. As y'all can see, he picked the Buccaneers. I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs, right? And
Yeah.
they say that he has picked 4 out of 5 winners of the last 5 Super Bowls. Yeah, that's what they say. And so um, he's saying that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win. Now, I posted a picture of you and me, Sybil. Remember when we were doing, we went to on Facebook today. I posted our pictures. I was intending to put it up here also, but I didn't get a chance to finish it and to show that we support the sports because we had I've forgotten who was playing that particular year, but Sybil and I was on it. One with Sybil. We were dressed up. I'm trying to close this window, and this window will not close. But anyway, hold on just a minute, yeah. See, why is it still showing over there? Come on now. Don't be. So anyway, I'm gonna be closing this window. I'm gonna let Sybil get to her segment. But what I was gonna, Douglas says, "Hey Doug, welcome." Doug says, "King Fu Panda
Hi, Doug.
chilling like a villain." He was chilling. He actually he hogged that camera time. I'm telling you. And since he's saying, now see Tom Brady, y'all know he left the New York and playing for the Buccaneers. He left the what was it, Douglas? The New York Patriots. That used to be my team when Tom Brady was on the team. So now Tom Brady plays for the Buccaneers. So, and he's playing against this younger guy that's the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. But I'm just a Tom Brady fan. And I'm going to have to go with Tom Brady, even though he is playing for the team that Lily the panda says is not going to win. According to him, the Buccaneers are not going to win the Super Bowl. So I'm going for the underdog, Lily. And Douglas say he's still wearing the hat. Yeah, so I'm going for the underdog. I'm sticking with Tom Brady because they're saying that because he's like 43 years old, that he probably can't outdo this new guy, right? But I don't believe it. So I'll be watching the Super Bowl safe and safely distanced by myself alone in my own stadium. Sybil, are you gonna watch it? Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling fine. I'm listening to you.
Well, you were looking like you're
What you have to
sick.
say, and
Well, I heard you cough.
I don't like to jump in and interrupt.
No, I heard you cough, but you
I like the halftime and the expensive commercials that they come out with, and I watch some of the game off and on.
Yeah. Well, they're saying that a lot of the big companies are not doing it this year, the commercials, because of the pandemic. And you know, Sandra say, I thought Tom was retiring. No, he changed his mind. Changed his mind back here last year. Yeah. You know, he couldn't give up that. That's his passion. That's his life, his passion, his finances, his fame, his fortune. It's kind of hard to give up something like that. Yeah. I knew he was gonna change his mind. You know. Me for one, I'm glad. And Sandra said, Sybil, she agree with you. She looking forward for the halftime show.
I enjoy that. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the commercials are unique.
Yeah. So, so we'll be watching.
I want to say hello. Huh?
Go ahead.
I want to say hello to Gary Rousey. He's supposed to be watching us tonight.
Hi, Gary. How are you? Gary wants to take us to breakfast too. And I had told him this Saturday, Sybil, are you busy in the morning?
Yes, I am. I'm tied up.
All right, but let's see if we can talk to him maybe next Saturday then, okay?
That sounds pretty good.
Okay, we can talk to him about that. Okay, and Douglas says that Tom Brady is very healthy at age 43. Yeah, he is. He is. He's still healthy. All right, Signal. I just gave you
What'd
another
you say?
name. Signal.
Oh.
I don't know where that came
Sunshine
from.
Sybil.
Yeah, so we're finna get to your segment. And we want to say Dubious Doug is in the studio. Magnificent Mary in the studio. Sassy Sandra in the studio. Ever Ready Ernestine is in the studio.
And Elegant
Uh,
Emily.
Elegant Emily and Sunshine Sybil's in the studio. All right. Thank you all so much. So, Sybil, I'm getting out of here. Putting the spotlight on you. Take it away, dear.
Okay, I want to put Cicely Tyson in the spotlight. Her and Tyler Perry were very, very close, and Tyler thought of Cicely as the grandmother he never had. So um, we just really miss her, and I want to talk about her tonight in a tribute. Cicely Tyson passed away January 28, 2021. Another brilliant star has left the galaxy of entertainment at the age of 96. I recently, just a few days ago, saw her in Tyler Perry's movie. He just did this last year, Fall from Grace. It was her last movie. And if you get a chance to see Fall from Grace, it is a masterpiece. And it's like a suspense drama. And Tyler Perry outdid himself writing this movie. And Cicely is just amazing in it. And Cicely Tyson was an award-winning film, television, and stage actress, notable for her roles in the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, The Help, and Broadway's The Trip to Bountiful, among many other plays and movies. Cicely Tyson built a successful career by carefully choosing roles that exemplified quality and depth. She just didn't take anything that come down the pike. She was very picky. She won accolades and awards for her performances on TV, stage, and in film. Tyson won 3 Emmy Awards and a Tony Award. She was inducted into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame in 1977. Cicely Tyson was born in New York City on December 19, 1924, and she grew up in Harlem, New York. At the age of 18, she walked away from a typing job and began modeling. She was then drawn to acting. Though she had not been permitted to go to plays or movies as a child, when she got her first acting job, her religious mother, feeling that Cicely was choosing a sinful path, kicked her out of their home. And they did not speak to each other for about 2 years before reconciling. Cicely found success as an actress, appearing on stage, in movies, and on TV. In 1963, Cicely became the first African American star of a TV drama in the series East Side, West Side. She played the role of Secretary Jane Foster. She went on to be nominated for an Academy Award for 1972 play, I think, or a film called Sounder, and she also portrayed notable roles on television, including Kunta Kinte's mother in the adaptation of Alex Haley's Roots. She had the title role of this person in the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. She was the main star. And this earned 2 Emmy Awards in 1974. Moving to Broadway in 1983, she played the lead in The Corn is Green. This was a play set in a Welsh mining town. In 1994, Cicely won her 3rd Emmy in her supporting role as the housemaid Castalia in CBS miniseries, the television adaptation of The Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All. Cicely only accepted films that really said something, and she wanted a film that served a purpose. She refused to act in films that were black exploitation films or just to get a paycheck. She was very particular in choosing films that she would act in, and it really paid off for her. Cicely appeared in the movie Help as Maid Constantine Bates. She received many awards for being part of the ensemble cast. and she acted in several Tyler Perry movies. Cicely won the 2013 Tony Award for the best performance by an actress in the play The Trip to Bountiful. Cicely Tyson was married to Miles Davis for 7 years in the 1980s, and she had no children. Cicely had a well-known commitment to community involvement, and she co-founded the Dance Theater of Harlem. When a school board in East Orange, New Jersey, wanted to name a performing arts school after her, she only agreed to accept the honor if she could participate in the school activities. Cicely attended meetings and events at the school and also taught a master class at the school. Cicely became a member of the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame in 1977. She was honored by the Congress of Racial Equality and by the National Council of Negro Women. In 2010, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People presented Cicely Tyson with its 95th Spingarn medal. And this was an award given to African Americans who have reached outstanding levels of achievement. Cicely Tyson was an amazing human being and an outstanding actress. I am blessed and honored to be her fan, and she will always be an inspiration to many people for years to come. Cicely Tyson, you are a star that burns brightly in the hearts of people who love you. We will miss you and remember all the great things you did and all the happiness you brought to people by just being you. The wonderful, the fabulous, the loving, amazing, great Cicely Tyson. Cicely Tyson's memoirs is available on Amazon, and the title of her book is Just As I Am. And this is my tribute to the great Cicely Tyson.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in. I had to get you out solo. All right. Yes, that is so true. So now I have a special treat for y'all. And this is the first series that a lot of people did not get a chance to see much of because it was canceled. And that she was playing Miss Singleton as a secretary in this series, and it was filmed in 1976. So y'all enjoy because we're getting ready to look at it now, okay? All right, Sybil and I are going into the green room, but we're gonna get your compliments before. When did it come out? Okay. Sandra says, great, Sybil. She enjoyed it. And by the way, while this movie is playing, y'all, I got this from the Library of Congress, by the way, and there are a lot of movies that you can get for educational purposes that don't have copyright privileges. They can be shared. And so I have 3 more for this month that I got from the Library of Congress. Yes. One on the blues, one on jazz, and then one about midwives. Because as you know, there wasn't any hospitals that Blacks could go to. Back during that time, Blacks were called Negroes, so there wasn't a Negro hospital. And it was always a midwife that delivered the babies. And as a matter of fact, I was delivered by a midwife.
Wow.
Yeah. But then
I'm sure that was quite an experience.
Well, I can still remember it, actually.
I remember my mother had a midwife with one of her children.
Yeah. And so the process went like this. Ernestine says, good information, Sybil, and she would be truly missed. That's right. And so the way it went back in those days was that the midwife would deliver the baby. And then about a week or so, or 2 weeks after the mother got, able to walk around, the mother had to go to the nearest hospital and they would register the baby's birth certificate.
Okay.
Yeah, they would just tell them, what time they were born, what day, and the mother's name. And at that time, they didn't even ask for the father's name. If they did, they didn't have to put it on there. And so that's the way it went. And then the mother just came home from after registering the birth certificate, and then they would mail it to her about 2 months later. That's the way that went.
Okay.
So anyway, y'all enjoy this. And by the way, if y'all will, would y'all type in some comments as this movie rolls along, and then we're gonna show those comments, you know, as we go. Now it is a long movie, so I'm not gonna show all of it. I'm gonna show probably the next 20, 30 minutes of it, and that's all. But I mean series, because they all bind in together, and because they only did 3 of them, 3 episodes. So I'm probably trying to get through the first one, and that'll be it. Okay, but I just want y'all to see her acting in a role that was canceled. So it wasn't seen hardly at all by the public. Okay, all right. If you have seen this before, please let me know. All right, here we go. Let me get it in here. I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. And I will be checking to make sure that the audio is playing. I'll check my phone to make sure. Okay. All right, I'm taking Sybil into the green room. Sybil and I both will be on mute so that the movie.
Just an old sweet song blowing through the pines. I wonder what could have been on my mind, on my mind. I was such a fool, couldn't tell when love was true. Now I know my dream has always been you, always you. Heaven was as near as your fingertips, paradise as near as your ruby lips. Going home, pecan pie, lilac blue, your tender smile.
Mom, I'm all right. What is it? I'm just fine. Don't go fretting on my house.
Love is that you by the gate, baby. Say I'm not too late. Oh Lord, if it's not too late, I'll never, ever roam.
So this is up north. It's cozy.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Mother. You should have seen this place when we first moved into it. You know, Nate's not just a plumber. He's a jack of all trades. He fixed the ceilings and the floor, and he put in...
Daddy did over the whole kitchen.
Yeah, Nate is great. Yeah.
From what I hear, you'd be a handy man to have down home round the farm.
Oh, don't you ever let up, Mother. You're just like a broken record.
The South ain't backwoods no more.
Take my family down south and have them at the mercy of who knows what? A man is helpless.
Mother, we have Darlene's room all fixed up for you. Why don't you come on, stretch out for a little while? And I want you kids to be quiet.
Well, I feel just fine.
Just for a little while, Mama. It will make me feel fine. Darlene, set the table for me a little, honey.
Go help your sister.
Now, see if you can tell me which one. You don't recognize that little girl there in the middle? That's your mother on her 12th birthday. I was determined to give her that party no matter what before she would be leaving me.
I thought I missed you, boy. Now I want you to get out of here and let your grandma get some rest.
Mom.
Oh, Mom. She's gonna be here for a whole week. Got plenty of time to wear her out.
I'm guilty, daughter. You caught me red-handed, didn't you?
If your appetite's good, maybe I'll forgive you. Oh, thank you, Mother. That's your own recipe. I'm glad you liked it. How about another slice?
Oh, no, don't give me no more.
More coffee, Nate?
Yeah, babe.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Grandma, have you ever seen a chain gang?
Yes, child, I've seen her.
Were you ever on a chain gang, Grandma?
No, child.
Yeah, well, you never catch me south of that old Mason-Dixon line. Dad's never been south in his life. Junie.
You all ought to come down. See what you're missing.
Mother?
I just felt a little dizzy.
No, I think you better lie down. Come on.
Hey, Dad, can I go over by the school? Yeah. Be back in here by 11 o'clock. And don't go getting into no mess with your slick buddy. That's right. Simmons my name. Plumbing's the game. Well, we aim to please, and that's for sure. I tell you what, I'm going to give you my special $5 off introductory offer. Of course, since it's an evening call, that'll be $5 extra. I know, that puts you right back where you started from. But after all, it is an evening call.
Mother, what are you doing now?
Just think. Might more noise than I'm used to at night. My pockets was just walking the last time you was down home. 9 years. You know, Priscilla, it's been a long time. Letters ain't filling.
You are always welcome to come up. You know how it is down there, Mother. You sent me up to Aunt May, and God bless her soul, to get me away from it.
But it was different then. I wanted you to have a good life.
I do, Mother. Nate has a good job, and he hustles extra plumbing work at night and on the weekend. And I'm the supervisor of my typing pool. Now, that's a good job, Mother. We're moving out.
It pains me to see you living in a tight little place like this. Down home, you already got a home.
Mother, don't you understand the black folks up here hate the South?
I'm black.
You still live down there. To black people up here, the South is it's just a nightmare. A nightmare. We want to get away from it.
Hen party?
Scared me.
I guess an old rooster can come too.
What's happening?
Well, the noise. Mother can't get to sleep.
Oh, well, this sounds like a job for superstar. Just so happens that I am carrying my special guaranteed 100% sleeping potion. I'll be right back.
With Nate being able to work with his hands and your high school diploma, it seems like you could most likely do better down home.
Of course, Mama. Why don't I go and give Nate a hand? Oh, wait.
Oh, stop it. Yeah. Hey, what time did Junie get in?
Not yet. Mama? Mama? Get a doctor. Get a doctor. What is it, Mom? What is it? Right.
No doctor. No doctor.
Nate! Daddy?
It's okay, baby.
Nate! Nate! No, no doctor. Mama. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
No doctor. No doctor. Nothing a doctor can do when a body's just got old and worn out. That's why I came, daughter. I wanted to see you one last time.
Don't talk like that.
And to see your children. My one regret is they didn't get a chance to visit me down on the farm. Now, I don't rightly know if I'll ever see it again.
I'll go, Grandma. Don't die, Grandma.
Oh. I'm all right, baby.
Sit with your grandma.
Grandma's all right. It's just so hot and close up here.
Visit your grandma. How you doing, Dad? Hey, baby, come on now. Your mama's gonna be all right. She's got plenty of years left.
No, Nate, no. I gotta take her home. She'll feel a whole lot better just being around the things she knows, you know? I won't be gone long, and I'm sure the kids won't be any trouble to you.
I know they won't, because they're gonna be down south, too. Look, I still don't like the South. I hate what the word Dixie does to my insides. But I love you, Prissy. And we're family. So we're all gonna go.
You do that for me, Nate.
Oh, it's probably all right. I think somebody invented a machine to pick cotton, didn't they? Everybody, we are going south for 2 weeks.
All right.
Hey. Honey, what you crying for? You gonna flood the place.
I'm happy. Besides, it's okay. I'm married to a plumber, ain't I? What are you doing? Nate! Would you go in there and say something to Mama? She's in there cooking. It's ridiculous. From the sick bed to the kitchen.
Grandma!
Daddy, Junior said a bad word. I heard Daddy's toys running over. I just got here.
There. Now, everything can take care of itself for a while.
Grandma? I stopped the flood, but that commode needs to be replaced.
I know. Come on.
Oh, Mother, this is your room.
It's a beautiful room, Grandma. Are you sure we're not putting you out?
Oh, it'll be nice being next to the kitchen. I'm closer to everything there.
Afraid you don't miss something, Miss Nosey?
There's some truth in that. Come on, boys. I'll show you where you're going to stay. Come on. Come on, darling.
Oh, Nate, you can't do that to her. This is her room.
And she wants you to have it, because she loves you.
Oh, Grandma, it's beautiful.
This would have been your mother's room when she got to be a young lady like you are now. Enjoy it, sweetheart.
Yippee! Down here, we get to sleep outside.
They're on the sleeping porch.
Place is going to be just great. You take that one, I'll take it.
Been a long time since this old house been filled with such happiness. Your father, God rest his soul, would have been mighty proud of this family you got yourself. Mighty proud.
What we got there? Wops. Them wops going off and set up housekeeping somewhere else. Here, go ahead. Come on. Come on, I'll take you all down to the creek. Come on.
I'll see you later.
That your car?
That's right.
That's a real nice machine. I'm Sheriff Harper.
Hey, you must have really been burning rubber. Howdy.
Howdy.
Joe Mayfield.
Cousin Joe?
I'm afraid so.
Nate Simmons.
See, that's just what I tell you. Now, see, this here's my aunt's son-in-law from up in Detroit. Now, that makes him my a cousin-in-law, something like that. His sheriff here was over by my place looking for a sharecropper ran out on his debt. Got a call about somebody being over here. I figured it was Aunt Mattie back home. Well, sir, now, she said she's gonna bring y'all back down here. Well, Sheriff, guess you still ain't found that sharecropper.
Well, I guess I will, but I hope I don't. That old boy, he'll never be able to pay his debt. Not the way old Silas keeps his books.
Yeah, well, now tell me something. How'd he do it?
He sent his wife and baby up north on vacation. Then he just walked away from it. I'm checking the bus depot and the train station. I gotta go down to 5 Points. I'll see y'all later.
Hey, you be good now, Sheriff.
All right.
What was that all about? All that buddy-buddy stuff?
Yeah, I guess somebody calling the law instead of looking the other way, like they do in Detroit, do seem kind of backward to you, huh?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I didn't mean...
Yeah, let me get on in here and see how Aunt Mattie like the big city.
Excuse me for a minute.
Yeah, well, so when the last time Priscilla was down here?
Excuse me, Joe.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a man in the kitchen with some slop.
Oh, Pete Davis. Got 10 kids and lots of table scraps. Oh, be a good girl, honey, and feed the pigs while Pete visits with me and your cousin Joe for a spell. You don't mind, do you, honey?
Oh, no, of course not, Mama. Tyson, you pig! Oh, yeah? All right, Smarty. You do it. Here, go ahead. Come on, Junie. Go on. Get the big ones out of the way. The little ones ain't getting underneath.
Hey, ho! Hey, ho!
Move that one. Get that one right there. No, this one. Fine. Thank you.
Hey, inside! Open the door in there!
I'll have it in for noon as soon as I find some pipe.
All the store in town got plenty.
You mind taking me in there?
Ain't your chauffeur.
I didn't mean it that... Well, who needs you? Which way is town?
Give you them baby chickens here, and they only go 7 cents a piece. Now, I can hear you out there now. How you doing it? All this night, I heard that whole story last night. I don't hear no more about it. Say, can you guys get a load of that Braves game last night? And that's another thing I don't hear nothing about is that
Hot enough for you this morning?
Too hot.
It sure is a scorcher, all right. No.
No, what?
You're a new face, but no, you ain't the sharecropper what took it on the land. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm doing some plumbing in general and putting in a new commode in particular. Getting out some old pipes and putting in some new ones, but I ain't got nothing to work with. And even less money. Think you can help me?
Well, I don't rightly know if I ought to. See, you stepping on my toes now. I'm the plumber around these parts.
Is that a fact?
Whose business you thinking about stealing away from me? Now, if it's Louise Armstrong, I'd be mighty tempted to give you them supplies for free.
I'm sorry, I don't know the lady. It's my mother-in-law, Mrs. Mattie Griffin.
Oh, yeah, out in the Claypools.
That's right.
You a plumber?
Plumbing's my game. Simmons, the name. And if there's a way to get those supplies for free, I'll go for it.
Well, now, we just might be able to work out a little deal. Kind of like one doctor taking out another doctor's appendix as a professional courtesy.
I'll have to let you know later who got the better end of the deal.
Honey? Honey? How long before you turn the water back on?
Everything's pretty bad under here. Rusted nuts, smoke. Draw some water from the pump.
I don't need it for washing.
I'll be at least 15 minutes. Go to the outhouse.
15 minutes? What do you mean 15 minutes? You said that an hour ago you'd be through in 15 minutes.
Now, that catalog,
Got just about every kind of flower you could possibly think of.
Oh, this is it. These are the ones I like, Grandma.
Oh, you sure are in luck, Sugar Plum. Ask Trunk to show you that scraggly verbena patch he had started for me. If you dig them up and set them in a new pad, they'd be pretty as a picture in no time.
Oh, thank you, Grandma.
You like it down here? Would you like to stay? I mean, for a long time.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What?
Snake.
What?
Snake! Snake! Snake!
Oh, he's long gone. Probably a coach whip. Sometimes they get nosy around noon.
Look, if I can face town, I know you can face a little old snake.
I'll tell you something. I'll trade you any day.
I'm glad you saw him coming back from the outhouse, or we would have had some extra laundry.
Well, I guess you can say that again.
They come in a can, you know.
I know.
Mama, what are we doing here? Come in a plastic bag already cut, and they even come frozen.
Wow, Junie. This is only the first day. Why don't you give yourself a break? Besides, if you think your little old mama and daddy deserve a little rest.
This place is a wasteland, Mom, and you know it. The rejects stayed behind, and only those who couldn't make it on the outside came back.
Something on your mind, son?
I got a job over at Mr. Claypool's. I met him this morning in the woods. He offered me a job at his farm, doing chores. It's a real job, Dad. He said I asked my folks. Mom said it's okay with her if it's okay with you.
You know, a job isn't something you play with, son. Because the people who pay you money depend on you. And your mother can't go to work for you like she ended up taking care of your puppy that time.
I'll do a good and honest job, Dad. I will. Good and honest.
You know, finding your own job is a mighty enterprising thing to do. I'm very proud of you.
Okay, you can take it. And don't forget to tell them you'll only be here for 2 weeks.
Helen! It's been a long time. Girl, you look good.
Yeah, look at here, though. Look at here.
Julie? Lord have mercy. You know the last time I saw you, you were bigger than a minute. Now look how grown and pretty you are. Yeah, and jumping at the bit to talk to your children about the North. I bet.
What here?
There they are.
See y'all.
Oh, listen, I hear Grandma Griffin's been poorly. Oh, Helen, you know how that is. Up one day, down the next. I think it was a trip that did it to her, though. She's feeling a whole lot better. She's sure gonna feel good when she sees you.
Hey, man, what's anybody done to you anyway, huh?
Man, don't give me that innocent jive. Just what kind of country turkey you take me for anyhow?
Look, you got a problem being a country boy, that's your hang-up. Don't hang that responsibility on me, because I ain't done nothing to you.
Oh, I'll tell you what you did, all right. Now, you come down here showing off your big fancy car and your city way this and city way that. I mean, what do you think, you're a missionary, Buana? We don't need you to come down here and bring us the big news that radio just been invented.
Oh, I get it now. I'm putting you down because you own your own land and your own house. And ain't got no boss telling you how many times a day to go to the toilet. Man, that car is the only thing I own. You dig it? And I don't even own that. Look, the North ain't nothing to write home about either, good brother. Now give me some of that chewing gum.
You know, she cherishes everything in this house. Been saving it for you, hoping you come back and take it all over. You know how old folks have their dreams. Well, things have changed some.
Helen, Mama knows that we have our life in Detroit now. It's a good life, and we can't just pick up and leave.
Say, where's your youngest baby?
Leroy Quentin.
Uh-huh.
Girl, he's so big, he's working. I must admit, it's nice not to have to worry about your kids every time they're out of sight. In the city, I gotta watch them like a hawk. I mean, there are some crazy people in the city.
What?
He's doing some chores at Mr. Claypool, a neighbor, and he is as proud of that job as he can be.
Well, you don't say. Well, Abner Claypool hasn't hired a boy to do chores around his place since...
Since what?
Well, since the last boy got hurt working over there.
Hurt how?
They said the boy was in the kitchen playing with Claypool's old birdshot rifle. He shouldn't have been in there playing with it in the first place. Anyway, they said it went off accidental. Killed him. Claypool hasn't hired anybody around there since.
I know that Hot Pockets wouldn't be messed with no gun. I know he knows better than can be bothered
Would you
with
pass the
anything like
cream?
that. Maybe it wasn't an accident.
What?
Lord, there's some crazy people living in the country, too. Nate!
What's the matter? What?
Hurry up.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
The boy's working over at Claypool.
Oh, shucks. That was an accident.
Come on.
What's the matter? That was an accident.
Come, I
told you ain't nothing to worry about.
Come on.
Now, I am not moving an inch until somebody tells me what's going on.
A few years back, a kid shot himself over at Claypool.
You know how folks is. They start ruming that maybe it wasn't no accident. Around about the time them 3 civil rights workers got killed. People just wasn't believing nothing white folks had to say then.
White?
White? Come on.
I told you it was an accident!
You better go too, sweetheart.
Oh, dear. I'm coming. Here I come. Here I come. Go on, you get out. Come on.
Come on over here, son. Why don't you try a little water here?
He ain't stirred, is he, Abner?
No. Why aren't you going home? You got his...
I should have known I got the wrong hand because of the way the rooster came at me. It was my mistake.
No, I'll do it, but next time you pay attention to what you're doing, huh? Remember I told you not to mess with a setting hen and the eggs she was hatching?
I ought to be putting them back instead of you.
Oh, Abner.
No, everything's gonna be all right. Now, why don't you go in the house if you can't stand to watch?
But
there's nothing I can do to stop the boy from doing what he's got to do. I'll stand nearby, but that's all I can do. Howdy, Mayfield.
Howdy, Mr. Claypool. That boy over yonder, that's my nephew, twice removed of some such nonsense since his mother, that's my cousin. Priscilla Simmons and Nate Simmons, Mr. Claypool.
Howdy.
Helen and Julie, they over there ain't mad, it's waiting on us. We came by here to pick him up so they can get a chance to meet him.
In my regards to your ma.
Good seeing you again, Miss Claypool. Hi, Miss Claypool.
I do.
Boys' folks come to get him.
I tell you, man, when I was thinking about getting that worm farm started, wasn't nobody as helpful me as that man back there, Abner Claypool. He helped me to get all the information I needed to get going. What's that?
A worm farm?
You heard me right, man. A worm farm.
Lay it on me, baby. I'm sorry, man. I can't stop laughing.
It's all right.
Hey, but I'm interested, honest. How in the devil do you farm worms?
Didn't. Started to.
What happened?
It's a low capital business, so that wasn't a problem. Let me tell you something. It's a good idea. And there's a lots of money to be made in it, and ain't no expense necessary.
You don't say.
Yeah, your crop doubles in 60 days. Once I got it off the ground, I could handle it alone, but starting from scratch and handling the farm got to be too much. Lacked a pair of hands.
All right, y'all. I know y'all want to see the end of that one. But if we stay, we'll be here until 9 o'clock. So we'll take a vote. Who wants to stay? Who wants to see the rest of it? Y'all have to type in now for me, because if not, we're going to let Sybil go, because Sybil don't like sitting too long.
I'm enjoying the movie.
All right? Okay. Y'all
Yes.
all right? Okay, I just didn't want to have her.
It's it goes right along with my spotlight on
Okay.
Cicely Tyson. It was perfect showing that
Okay.
movie.
I've been showing y'all comments, and here's the latest one. Douglas says he got bullied by a rooster at his grandma's hen house. He had to knock him out with a rolled up newspaper to get him to leave him alone. Yeah, those roosters don't play, man. I'll tell you. I was scared of the roosters and the chick and the hens too. I didn't go out to that hen house. We had a hen house too. I think we had about 3 hens and 1 rooster. They lay eggs, but that's how we would get our eggs. And couldn't go to no grocery store to shop. We'd have eggs. And you know, and now I can't stand to taste those type of chickens and eggs that don't have preservatives. You know, they just don't taste right now. But just think, I used to grow up on those. And as a kid, I ate them, didn't know no better. That was all I knew. All right.
I like
Yeah, I
barnyard
know you
chickens
do.
and eggs.
You still like this strange taste and stuff. I don't like nothing old fashioned. No.
I like
The
an
only
egg
thing I
that
like
tastes
old
like an
fashioned
egg.
is homemade cooking. That, but I don't want no old fashioned eggs though. I know people say that those brown
I
eggs
do.
in the store taste like those old timey eggs, but I don't buy them. I don't like those.
I
Not
like
me.
fresh eggs.
No. Okay,
From
so
the
let's get back to it then. They say they want to continue to see. You say you want to continue to see. So what do you think about Miss Cicely so far?
That's fine. I think she's an excellent actress.
Douglas say
And
this is a
just
good picture.
gorgeous.
Yeah, this is a series. It was going to be a series, and this was that, like I say, they have blended it all together into one long movie, but they shot 3 episodes. That's why it's so long, because it was 30 minutes each episode, you know. And after the 3rd episode, it got canceled. And I guess, 1976 was still kind of, civil rights was, civil rights itself, and the amendment and the approval of it still wasn't widely accepted, particularly in the movie and entertainment business. So I guess that was just too much for them to handle at that time, giving too much attention or privilege to those Black actors. All right, so let's get back to it. We know how that was, but this is educational civil rights and in the movie type business, and like Civil says, it's definitely spotlighting Miss Cicely Tyson, right, y'all? Oh, okay. All
yeah,
right,
and we
then.
don't know who
So
might
let's
be
just go
watching
on and get right
us.
back to it. I'll bring it back up and we can get right back to it. I'll double check the audio to make sure that it is playing like it was before, okay? So I'm gonna hide me and Civil right now, take us out, and bring it right back in, okay, y'all?
Needed another body, huh?
Yep.
Are you, still interested in the idea?
Interested? You kidding? Does a mule kick? You doggone right I'm interested.
Give me something.
Mommy, Daddy, Uncle Joe gonna build a worm farm. Nothing to eat? Oh, Mama, where are the aspirins?
Oh.
I can't stand another minute of it.
Let me rub your head like I always did.
Well, it's just a question of a little extra manpower and a few bucks investment to get everything going.
And in a few days we get the first shipment of worms in, and after that, it just ain't no telling. Here's to us, partner.
Long live worm!
Right on. And the main job right now is building them first bins. Get us a little canvas and we build a little tent over them, sort of protect them in case some bad weather comes. Then we get the breeding saw and the manure mixed up, and we put that on in together. Now then, by that time the worms be done got here, and so we put them on in. And now, the thing you gotta remember now, we gotta keep them moist. And then we start another batch of bins, because they gonna double. And when they double, we have to split them up with half going in the new bins or either being sold. The wholesalers, they either sell them to the fishermen and the farmers. Man, would you know, millions of worms a year sold that way.
What's the matter, son?
Can I go back to work for Mr. Claypool?
You know, I was taught never to trust a white man as far as I could throw him. I guess maybe I was too hasty. You can go back to work if you want to. You know, white folks up north, a little too hypocrite. So you never really know who your enemies are. Down here, at least you know where you stand. I took some lumps in my day.
Ain't we all?
You know, Joe, you were right. I guess I was a little oversensitive.
Hey! Winston told me to tell you that he got another plumbing job for you.
He sure stuck it to me on that Louise Armstrong deal. Yeah. Next time I'm gonna carry my earplugs.
Hey, boy, we done finished with this here. Hey there, sir.
How you doing?
Can I interest you in any of these fellas here?
Well, the only thing I'm in the market for today is a runaway sharecropper.
Hi there, Sheriff.
I think he's still in this neck of the woods.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna see y'all later.
All right, man.
You off there, am I, Simmons?
Oh, no. I got a date with a little lady. Oh, look. Oh. Enough. I give. You win.
Oh, this is fun. Daddy, can I tell you something?
What?
It's nice to walk with you. I like it here because I get to walk with you. Did you kill that boy?
No, I didn't.
Did she kill that boy?
Of course not. Where are you going?
To go get me something to work with like you.
What about your folks? They know you're over here?
They said I could come back to work if I wanted to.
Good morning, Aunt Maddie.
Hi, sweetheart.
Good morning, Grandma.
Hi. Breakfast, girl?
Grandma, you should see the Rabina. Sprouting new buds and leaves and everything.
Well, it ain't no miracle, sweetheart. 2 weeks, anything be looking up. If you was going to stay longer, I might be out there weeding with you.
If you go rushing things, Mama.
Oh, Mom, I hate to leave.
I hate to see you go.
Now, don't you start that again, Mama. Come on, we've had 2 marvelous weeks, and we have 2 more days to go. But our life is up there. We can't stay here and vegetate. Come on.
I hate to leave too, but Junior's got all his stuff packed already.
You better get out of here and go to work. You're going to spoil your perfect record. Bye. Bye.
Look like we getting our first bit of rain today. And the looks of it, it's really gonna blow.
You know, there's nobody home at Joe's today. Think I'll go take a look-see at the worms.
I see it, but it doesn't look like much of a bear to me.
Me neither. Come here, sit by me. I got something to show you. Okay. Now, follow my finger and see if you can see the little dip.
Even alive out here.
Wow, it really does look like a dip.
Now, that last star in the handle is the North Star. That's the one the slaves followed north to freedom.
Well, it wasn't slavery those dudes were running from. was these man-eating mosquitoes.
Hey!
Hey, put.
Get a little too cool out here for you, Mama.
Hey, what's happening?
So, let's go in, huh? Night.
Night, Grandma.
Night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Good night, Grandma.
Good night, Grandma. Your dinner's in the oven, honey. I'll get it as soon as I finish.
Oh, no, baby, that's okay. I'll get it.
I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I make tonight. You know what I wish? I wish that we could stay.
Well, no wishes for me, because mine's about to come true. See that old North Star over there? Well, we're going to be following it home day after tomorrow.
Looks like you win, Darlene. Looks like we'll all be staying for a little while.
What?
Well, we weren't quite ready for the storm. Wrecked a lot of our work. We lost some worms, too. It'll take about a week, maybe even closer to 2, before things will be like we want it.
Yeah, well, I'm going back. I can take care of myself. Most of my friends on their own anyway.
No, son, we'll all go together or stay together.
Okay, Nate. If it's that important to you, I'll try to square things. Why don't I call and see if I can get some sick leave?
It is, honey, and I'll do the same.
It's the difference between making this thing work or blowing it. There's a lot of money in it, too. And Joe's going to be sending me $50 a month as my share. It'll help us to get the kids through school and things.
Yeah, well, even if we stay here and get that worm farm back on its feet, what says that country bumpkin can keep it going?
Now, I don't allow no disrespect, Junie.
I can take care of myself, Dad. Honest, I can make it.
Yeah, I've seen how you make it. No, the city's no place for you to be alone.
Yeah, sounds like Grandma. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender.
You're skating on thin ice, boy.
What? Are you all blind? Can't you see she hasn't been sick a day since we got down here? She's laying there propped up in bed, pulling the strings, and we are her dancing puppets. You know it as well as I do, but you won't say nothing.
Now that's enough, Nathaniel. I'm not going to listen to any more of this.
Okay, Junie, listen. It's just a matter of another couple of weeks, and it shouldn't make that much difference.
Can't you see that's the way she planned it? Stay a while, then a while longer, then a little while longer. It's a trick, a dirty, rotten trick.
Now you just wait a minute.
Don't be upset, honey. Please. Nate. Did Junie come in?
I haven't heard him yet, baby.
Don't worry. What kind of trouble can he get into down here anyway?
None, I suppose.
You suppose? You'd be worried sick if he was back in Detroit.
Nate, that has nothing to do with it, here or there. It's midnight and he's not home yet.
And I suppose it's my fault, huh? For being tough on him. Are you taking up for him for sassing about your mother?
I'm not talking about his sass. I'm talking about what's bugging him. I mean, he was disappointed. He was expecting to get back to civilization. I mean, I can understand that, can't you? 2 weeks can seem like forever. You know how it is when you're young.
Well, not only when you're young, it sounds like to me.
Nate, stop it. Stop it, please. Yes, I suppose I am looking forward to getting back to Detroit, too. And yes, I don't worry about him as much down here.
So, it's like I said. He can't get into any trouble as long as he's down here.
Junior, don't pretend you don't hear me calling you, boy. Come in here. You leaving?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
What you plan to do?
Go back home, up north, find work, make it on my own.
There's work for you here, son. Well, if you got your mind made up, I'm not going to try to stop you. Lost the best friend I ever had trying to stop her from doing something when her mind was made up. Look over there, under that scarf on the bureau. Ought to be $5 there. Take it.
Aren't you going to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my breakfast.
Daddy, if you left now, you could probably catch him.
Yes, darling, I probably could if I knew which roads to take.
My son is out on the road hitchhiking. Heaven knows what can happen to him. And you're sitting...
Priscilla, hitchhiking, it'll take Junie at least 2 days. I'll leave tomorrow.
Grandma, why didn't you tell him not to go?
It wasn't my place to do that.
Mama, all you had to do was to call me or Nate. The world can be so cruel.
That's right. And he'll find out. Wrong. I've been looking all over for you, man. We better get on down the road before it gets too hot.
Don't reckon I'll be taking that drive up to Detroit with you, Mr. Nate.
But that's not what you told me last night.
You know how I got this name? Because I was always talking about packing up my trunk and going off to the promised land. Make something out of myself up there. Get educated, work. A real good life. No ends to what a man can do up north. Now I can go. Just like that while you go see about your boy. And in style, too. In that big, pretty car. You know what? I walked around these old fields last night thinking. Down there by the creek in the woods. And I said to myself, you too old to be chasing dreams. Plus you're just plain scared. Well, I ain't afraid of what I'll find, you see. Well, sir, just afraid to see all that I miss. And I just don't want to know about that no more. Just don't.
coming?
We're doing okay. We've come pretty far.
Hey, who are you?
Meet a friend of mine, J.T. Dunbar, ex-sharecropper, Cincinnati bound. Yeah.
Come on, baby. Make me a winner.
I thought Cincinnati was something when we dropped off JT. This place something else.
Hey, you know what, man? Old Trump sure is a dreamer.
What do you mean?
About the North.
Hey, did you see that, man? She smiled at me.
She was smiling at what she hopes you have in your wallet, not you.
Oh.
Junie! Junie! He's here, all right. Must have got a ride straight through.
Good. We'll check a few other places.
Hey,
Nate. How you doing, man?
All right. You looking for your boy?
Yeah.
Hey, did he find a job yet?
What you mean, find a job?
Well, I sent him down on 8th Street. At least it's an honest day's work.
Honest?
Well, the last time I saw him, he had a TV and trying to sell it.
Oh, that Junior. No, man, he ain't here. What'd he do?
I didn't say.
Why you asking me anyway? I ain't no fence.
Hey, look, man. If you see him again, just tell him I want to talk to him, okay?
Look, I ain't bought nothing off of him. And I ain't the Western Union either. But I'll do it.
Come on now, everything gonna be all right.
I sure hope so.
Probably gonna show up tonight. Tomorrow for sure. Yeah, what I tell you.
How you doing, Uncle Joe?
Hey there, boy. Well, I'm gonna put it to bed. Good night, y'all.
Night, you must have got one ride straight through. Two. Just a little hustle, Dad. Yeah, I hear you got too much hustle, mister. I hear you've been selling TVs.
One TV, Dad. Only one. I had to eat.
Well, that's one too many. I didn't raise you to be no thief.
I didn't steal it, Dad.
Don't lie to me. You pawned a TV, didn't you? A lot of people saw you.
I didn't tell them I stole it. When I pawned it, they just sort of assumed I did. I just didn't tell them I didn't steal it.
I want to know, where'd you get it? Right there. It was mine. You gave it to me for Christmas last year. Son.
I had this nightmare I'd never see anyone again.
You could have come back, son. What do you want me to say?
I
I wanted you to say.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it because I asked everybody was they there, still
I'm
there.
here.
Yeah, but then our comment people are gone. And I'm actually showing only two that might be still there. So what we'll do is we'll save this for the end of the month and pick up where we left off. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So then
Mhm.
let's go ahead and sum up. First of all, Sybil, I want to say that you did an excellent job on giving us the history on Miss Cicely Tyson. You know, she was one of the first, and she paved the way for so many more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did. And this was a surprise from you to us showing that movie. That was icing on the cake.
I thought that would surprise you. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Like I say, we'll pick up where we left off. I see. Actually, we only have 18 minutes left, so I'll start it there at the end of the month. And then, so Tuesday, you are doing what?
Well, I thought I would do my finish out February spotlighting celebrities on Fridays because next Friday will be Tyler Perry tribute.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to promote the Emily Pearl show. And I'm getting in touch with studios and people that's like, I got in touch with the Tyler Perry studios for them to watch next Friday. And then I'm going to have a segment on Oprah Winfrey. And I'll be getting in touch with her office and staff. So I want to do my celebrities the rest of the month on Fridays. And then Tuesdays, 901 show, it'll be like potpourri. It might be just different subjects. But I want to save the celebrities for Friday so I can get the Emily Pro show out there. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
And so on Tuesdays, and
I got different segments.
Yeah, we'll share some more of these little known videos and movies on Tuesdays.
I think that'll be fun, and I'm really excited about spotlighting celebrities, and I may continue this on Fridays just to see how it goes. I want to do one on next month. I want to do one on Dolly Parton.
Oh, sure. I love Dolly.
So I think for a while, I just feel led in my heart to go to that direction.
Okay.
And then Tuesdays I can have my odds and ends. But this is a great way to reach out, to Dolly Parton Studios.
Yes.
And she's opening up her some of Dollywood now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick just whatever I feel led to do. And Morgan Freeman will be the last Friday of this month.
All righty. Well, we are definitely celebrating.
And then I'll be, so I'm going to do Friday celebrities for a while.
That's fine. And so we are celebrating y'all February Black History Month. And so we'll have informative information and fun for you for the whole month. All right?
Yeah. Yes, we sure will. And so this is just kind of a fun new direction to reach out to people and let them know about the Emily Pearl show.
I love it.
You don't never know who's going to go back and watch it later. And I tell each person,
that's true.
Each studio that if they miss the particular show, just to go to the archives. So I'm just going to see how Friday Night Celebrities happens and just kind of go from there. Okay. All
right.
Surprise people about the ones coming up. And
sounds like a winner.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do on Fridays, and Tuesdays will be like potpourri. It could be anything. I talk about uses of baking soda, or it could be anything on Tuesdays.
Well, I'll tell you what, You've got a plan, and I love it.
Yeah, I really think it's going to be wonderful. And so Tyler Perry, maybe you can find a little clip on him somewhere to follow my tribute to him.
That's next Friday night, right?
Right, the
I will.
12th.
I will. I most definitely will.
And then
Okay.
the same thing for Morgan Freeman. And then I've got Ruby Wilson.
Oh yes, we can't forget Miss Ruby. And
Coming up.
we have some personal pictures that we took with her. I will show
Right.
those. Okay.
And I got to
All
see
right.
how many Fridays I got left. I might have to do Ruby on a Tuesday or something.
That'll be fine. She's 901.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So I may do her this Tuesday.
Okay, that sounds great. I'll go ahead. Let me know. Send me a text and give me time to find those photos.
I'll go ahead. I've already got her segment written up, so I'll just put her down for Tuesday.
Tuesday night, Ruby Wilson. I love it.
And then I might do her and B.B. King the same day.
No.
Because
stretch it out.
Okay, I'll stretch it out.
All
so
right.
I'll do her this coming Tuesday and maybe B.B. King the next Tuesday because they're the 901 area code. And they were very close together.
Yeah, and I'll have some.
You can pull up something on BB.
Yeah, I'll have some clips. Uh-huh.
So okay, so we're on a roll right now.
I love
we're going
it.
in a different direction.
I love it. I love it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Sorry we held y'all so long, but that was important for y'all.
Yeah,
to know
it's great.
about,
it's a wonderful movie.
Miss Cicely Tyson in her early acting career. All right. So we paid that tribute to her tonight. And so did you by tuning in and watching and being with us. All right. So to all of my pearls in the listening audience tonight, a pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor. You, my pearls, are a precious thing. You are the finest example of someone special. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl studio, listen, don't hate them. Congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will what, Sybil?
Come back to you.
Yes, it will. That's our time. We love you. God loves you more. And if he says the same, we'll see y'all same time, same station, next Friday night. Okay? Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.